Hello, welcome back to my vlog. You're wondering why I'm sitting in front of a mirror. This is not the usual for me, by the way. If you're new around here, I'm Paula. I'm excited because guess who's back? Back again! You might not notice, but this little camera is the old one and she's back because I cannot cope any longer with that fancy new camera that the Mancubs bought. Really appreciate the thought, but it's utter shit. Honestly, it's so difficult to film a vlog with a camera that you can't deal with, that is so modern. The battery lasts about 3 minutes, takes 400 years to charge, shuts off with no warning, and the menu is like a bloody encyclopedia. So this little bad boy, the Canon I think it's called G-Shot or PowerShot G7X, something like that. Anyway, all the same to me, but this is my favourite one. It feels like home. It has an old-fashioned charger. It tells you on the screen how long the battery's got left. God forbid that we would just use a piece of equipment that's easy to use. Anyway, she's back and I'm absolutely overjoyed. I'm sitting on the floor because I'm always standing up in that mirror and then I feel like I'm posing and I don't need to show you anything. But actually I do have something to show you, and that is I've invested in a pair of cycling shorts. You might laugh, like if you're sat at home going, Paula, you know you're 40, don't you? Aren't you? Oh my God, I give up. Anyway, I'm excited. These are the cycling shorts. They're from Matalan. They have arrived and they are literally like the cycling shorts I had as a child. So that was a bit alarming initially, I would say, but the intention is to only really wear them with t-shirts that cover your crotch anyway and your butt, so I'm not that worried that they're going to expose me or give me a cow toe anyway, and they're just so comfy. They're actually really, really stretchy and soft, and I sized up, I got 12, so yes, they're actually bloody brilliant, really soft. So this will be interesting for you. It's Wednesday, so it's midweek. I'm not working because I've booked holiday, and I booked holiday because the Mancubs' cousin has come over to visit us from Poland. It's his first time over here, and the Mancubs' been here for years. He's been here like 10 years, and it's the first time his cousin's come, and it's his, I feel like it's his only cousin. It's definitely his only cousin that he's friendly with, and they grew up together and they're like brothers, and it's all very cute, and so he's thrilled that he's come to stay with us. So I took a couple of days off in the hope, if I'm honest, that we'd do some day trips, but also I was very happy to just be off work and just do the things that I like to do. So I've just packed the boys off to axe throwing. The Mancub was like, you are gonna come, aren't you? I was like, no, not gonna do that. Don't think that's what I want to do. So you go and enjoy yourself, because I've had a good idea. I've got a couple of errands to do. I do want to take our marriage certificate into the doctors and get my name changed. Oh, God forbid, I know. It's not my passport, I'm not splashing out, but I do want to change my name because everything says Miss on it and that's distressing. And I went in the other week and they were like, can you bring the certificate? Yeah. Do people lie about things like that? Don't know, weird. Anyway, bloody hate the doctor's surgery, everyone's so miserable. So looking forward to that. So I'm going to do that, but what I'm going to do is go to Oakham, favourite market town, and because I've seen that the larder has got some cookies on today. Oh, I really hope they've got some left. It was only about an hour ago that I saw the post, but they've made Biscoff cookies. I just love Biscoff. I had a Biscoff donut yesterday at work. Yeah, I'm gonna go and get us all some cookies if they've got some left. So fingers crossed. I need to get some lunch while I'm out. I might go to the garden centre. I haven't been back to the new garden centre of dreams since the first time I took you a few weeks ago, so maybe if I'm up to it, I was thinking I'll perhaps get myself a magazine when I'm in Oakham, because there's an amazing newsagents there that has every magazine in the world, which I bloody love, like all the obscure ones you've never heard of, like Boating Weekly and the Farmer's Journal, and that's not what I'm buying, but things like cottage interiors and like really specific mags that just bring me joy. Anyway, get myself a mag. I might get myself some flowers, but I don't think the market's there today, so I have to see what the shops have got. But it's a market town, so the shops are all just fantastic. And then maybe take the magazine on tour to the garden centre, have a bit of lunch by myself. Oh, just the dream. I was thinking the Mancubs cousin was downstairs, and I've been upstairs all morning, partly because I was tired and a day off work. You want to lie in, so I sort of lazed about. And then I thought, God, he must think I'm really antisocial, the visiting cousin, because I've been upstairs for hours, but I just really like being alone, and hopefully the Mancubs explain that to him. I'm just a creepy loner. So yeah, I'm going to go off and be a creepy loner outdoors in my cycling shorts. Sun's blazing, there's a few clouds knocking about, but hopefully it's warm enough for the shorts. I think I'll take some kind of cardigan or wrap just in case. There's no rain forecast, so when I come back I'm then going to spend further time in our beautiful garden just enjoying myself, because I just love a day off. What was I going to say to you? So I finished the last vlog swiftly because the bloody camera, the other camera, shut a few windows, don't want the neighbours to know my business about the bloody camera. The other camera didn't record some of the footage from Gardener's World. I'm absolutely livid because I took loads of footage even on the way in the morning about how excited I was and what we were going to do, and the clips were just missing when I got home. I was so cross, and that was the last straw for me. I was just like, where's the old camera? I know the Mancubs had sent it off to sell it, and they sent it back like it's so old no one would want it, and I was like, the camera's brilliant, this is the camera, the footage is great. Let me know if you can tell a difference, but I personally didn't see a difference in the quality of the filming. I just love this one. But I didn't want to film any more of that vlog with that bloody camera because it was pissing me off, quite frankly. So I'm just collecting up my bits to go downstairs. Doing my usual of touring the gaff while talking to you. Sorry, I know it's annoying. Or is it annoying? Let me know. Don't know, maybe you like me being on the move. I'm like a news reporter live at the scene, and the scene is our little gaff. Oh, it looks so gorgeous out there. Look at this. Look at that beautiful lavender. What a dream. It's just gorgeous. Anyway, what was I going to say? Oh, I better put that zoom back. Jesus Christ, will be right up my nose. Okay. Just whispering so as not to shatter the neighbour's peace because they're 1 inch away from us. Actually, I think they're all out. So basically, I didn't want to film any more on that vlog with that bloody camera, so I didn't give you a house update, and I wanted to. There was an update. There was like a dun 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 update, a bad one. I think that I might have mentioned we had a call on Friday when we were at Gardener's World to say that somebody had put an offer in on the house that we loved, the house that we'd seen that had absolutely sparked the whole decision to move, and we were like, this could be easy, this will be all our prayers answered, we'll be back next to our family, and this is the perfect house. Yep, the vendor accepted a lower offer from someone who could move now because they didn't have a house to sell, so we were devastated. That was only a few days ago. We've had to immediately pivot and start looking at other houses, which we didn't want to do because that was the dream gaff, and that was why we had found ourselves in this situation. And like, yeah, we didn't get set on the idea because we knew we haven't sold ours, and that's fine, it'd be silly to get overexcited, but equally we didn't have a second favourite and we were just really optimistic. But selling a house has changed, or selling a house in the middle of nowhere is different to what I've done before, so it doesn't look like we're going to have a super quick sale of the cottage, she says, after being on the market for like 1 week. It's been 1 week and a half actually. In fact, it'll be 2 weeks tomorrow, and that feels like a long time. It does. I know like something could change at any moment, so I'm really hopeful of that. But also yesterday on my way home from work on the train, I was listening to a book that I bought on Audible. It's the First Manifest book by Roxy Nafouzi, and she was explaining something about manifesting and saying if what you're saying but also your subconscious doesn't align, then you still won't get what you want. And I thought, as much as I'd like to pass manifesting off as a gimmick, equally I need to take it seriously, because if it gets us our house, then I'll be really happy. So I thought, in my subconscious, I have thought a lot and have typed a lot to people on my Instagram that have asked us about the cottage. Oh, why are you selling it? And oh, really surprised you're selling it. I've replied saying, oh, we'll be lucky if we get a sale, it's not a great market. Look, it was a really tough decision to go. Like, these are the things that I'm putting out there, but what I'm expecting back is like, somebody buy me, we're happy to go, we're ready to go. But what I'm writing is, we'll be lucky if we get to go. So as far-fetched as this sounds, I'm just wondering whether I should really align all my chakras. And she suggests in the book that you speak as though you already have the thing, or the thing is definitely happening. So basically it's got to be when we sell the cottage, not if. So I'm going to make a conscious effort from today for the when we sell the cottage, not the if. Agree, Emily? She's just woken up from a nap, doesn't give an absolute shit. Right, that's enough waffle. Let's get on the road and go and see some lovely things. I haven't done this for weeks. And actually, it's a bit premature because on Sunday, my best friend Anna's coming over and we're going to be doing the same, going around a market town, having a lovely time. So I don't want to spoil that by, I've already been shopping and enjoyed my life. And by no means do I have spare funds to be going shopping. So I won't be coming back with anything really apart from flowers and a mag if I'm lucky. Have plenty of reading material at home, and so don't need anything like that. Just go and check the temperature and see if I need a cardigan or anything. It actually feels really hot. Oh, it's looking great out here. Look at this little cutie. So sweet. The roses are living their best life. There are so many heads on this David Austin rose, it's unreal. Got a few thunderstorms, so where there's a few spent heads, I'll take those off later. Ooh, bit of wind. It's not cold wind though. The hydrangea annabelles are going to burst into flower any day. Can't wait. I think this is called, maybe it's Erodium or something similar. That's going great guns. And the rose of Martink, the one that the sister-in-law got us, Martina, call her Martink. Yes, I did sit and label all my plants last Saturday with Dad, and I enjoyed it too. This is going absolutely bloody brilliant. It's a gorgeous rose. Love it. That's another hydrangea annabelle. The lavender's gone absolutely wild. And this plant, this pig plant, gosh, bloody massive. Sorry, pig. Anyway, more poppies have popped up today, although most of them have had their petals blown off already, but that one's looking great. Absolutely great. Right, I need to go in because I'll be out here all day just talking you through 1,000 varieties of flower. Oh, I just love them all so much. Karen's rose has got a new lease of life. It's the one that my mum bought me. Ian and I trimmed it down a bit and it's got some heads on it. What do they call them? Are they heads? Can't bloody remember. Anyway, look, they've got some. She's going to be in bloom any day. Karen will bloom again. Bless your little heart. You've had to come inside. God forbid. Right, let me find out my Birkenstocks. I've been living in them. I did catch sight of myself in a photo. And honestly, they are not an attractive shoe. Like, they look so chunky. But they're so comfortable, I just can't resist. I've been wearing them non-stop, but yeah, they're not attractive. They're not an attractive shoe. Right, where's my car key? I've got tomorrow off too. I'm absolutely thrilled because yesterday was a London day, so I got back late. And God, if I could have every Wednesday off after I've travelled, I'd be the happiest girl alive. It's just what you want after a really long day. Right, to car key. Come on. I've got the goods. As I just parked here in Oakham, I thought, imagine if I've walked all this way and they've got no cookies left, I'll die. Because I'll say, have you got any cookies? They go, no, we're sold out. Can I get you something else? And I'll be like, no thanks, I just drove all this way for the cookies. But they've got them. Bag. I don't even know if the boys like Biscoff, but I've got 3, because if they don't, I'll eat them all. I'm here and I was thinking about going to the market is actually here. I didn't know that it would be, so I feel it would be criminal to overlook the opportunity to look in the market. So I'm going to get my bag and we'll just go behind us because you can park here for free for an hour. So let's have a quick look at the market. It is expensive, but they do usually have a really nice variety of flowers, but it is £1,000,000, but we'll see. Anyway, let's go and see what they've got. Right, I walked to the market, and actually, although the market is there, it's all food, there is not, the flower market isn't there. However, I remembered that my favourite florist is in the market, so I went into the florist instead. And look what I got. They had just the right colours for a bouquet that I'd been looking at about a month ago that I saw in a supermarket and wish I bought. It's just the most interesting mix of peach and lilac that you would never think goes together, and the lady wrapped them up for me. She is the best. It's pollen. It's called Pollen. The shop is called Pollen, the florist. It's the lady that makes the door wreaths that I have sometimes. Absolutely amazing. Popped in the bookshop, got myself a mag as well, and I also picked up a new nail varnish actually from Boots, which I wanted for my toes, which I might have to show you when I get home because it's actually red hot in the car. Right, next stop, let's get some lunch. Here she is. Looks like she's having the back patio done. Looks like I might have picked a good day. It's really quiet. The last time I came it had been open one day, and it was absolutely packed. Look at this. This is the cutest. Ah, they've got so much more stuff. I love this. It would be my dream greenhouse. Just gorgeous. I better get some food. I'm starving. So, lunch was nice. Joy of joy, the shop is almost empty, which is just the way I like it, to be honest. Beautiful. Look at these beautiful greeting cards, so pretty. I just want them all. I love this brand as well. I think it's Katie Cardew. She's a local artist. I think she actually lives in our village. Well, that was the greatest, most lovely, I don't know how long I've been here, 1 to 2 hours? Maybe closer to 2? Hope so. I really wind down here, it genuinely is one of my favourite places, and the shop was empty, which was just amazing. Food was lovely, ambient atmosphere, just love the place. Like a little day trip, but it's just down the road. Right, better get home because I think my flowers and cookies really need a some cool water and a bit of refrigeration. I found this playlist earlier and I've been listening to it today. It's really cute. I do love Apple Music. I don't mind paying for it at all. Just some really lovely things, new music and old music, but just lifts the spirits. This is what days off work are made of. Home sweet home. Hello, hello, hello. Come here, you excited? Hello. Oh, you nearly took your head off, Tiddler. Nearly took your head off. I know what you're dying to do, because I'm dying to do the same. Shall we go outside? Ah, yeah. You've only been out for 2 hours. I know, you're excited. Need to go out. I know you feel. Good to be home. Dot straight out there in the sun. Something very funny happened actually when the Mancubs' cousin arrived yesterday. He was introducing him to the dogs and I don't know if he couldn't remember her name, but Dorothy did something and he said, "What is the fat one doing?" I mean, we do call her fat sometimes, but only in jest. Would I be so cruel to my child? Anyway, I'm in. Let me show you that nail varnish that I bought. Loving my mag. This is my favourite new mag actually. It's the 3rd month I've bought it now in a row, and it's just a great mix of interiors, like cottagey. It's period interiors, so there's like Victorian stuff, but I also love that, so for me it's a win-win. Anyway, this is the nail varnish that I bought. It's Essie. This is my toes, although I might go really wild and wear it on my fingers. It's called Tarte Deco. Always love their play on words. It's almost worth just buying the nail varnish for that alone. But yeah, it's like a corally orange colour, which I thought would be lovely on my toes. So I've got that, maybe do that over the weekend. I just came in and put down my flowers and they look so beautiful. Look at this. If that isn't a beautiful scene, I don't know what is. I just think like that's just my perfect scene. Love the bag, love the flowers, love the cushion, love the boot room. This boot room doesn't get enough love. The Mancub made it and it's absolutely gorgeous. Every last detail of it, it's beautiful. Do love this house. I love it, Emily. I love it so much. They look beautiful. I need to put them in a vase. They must be absolutely gasping for a drink. I'm gonna have coffee. I'm gonna get these flowers in this beautiful vase, and the lady already cut all the stems for me and arranged them in the shop for free because they are the best. They might be too long, I might have to snip them. Let's see what we've got. It's quite a wide vase for them. They're still beautiful. I really love this. Not sure what it is, but I love it. Oh, look at the colours. Oh, they are beautiful. I think they'll be fine. That's enough. It's a gorgeous open vase. Pretty sure I got it free actually. So beautiful. Right, next I'm going to make coffee and frappe, a cold coffee, and then I'm going down the deck Right, I've got all the ingredients now for a nice time down the deck. Oh no, I need my biscuit. One sec. Now I've got all the ingredients for a great time down the deck. You can literally hear the flies buzzing as they enter the house and celebrate their win. Ugh. Come on, pig. Come on, pig. Oh, I can't tell you how happy I am to be reunited with this camera. It's like I've spent the day with an old friend. I've bloody enjoyed it. Here we are, a little deck sanctuary. Ah, the perfect spot. It's got my name on it. Ooh. Right, I'm going to switch off for a little while until the Mancub comes home. Sit and read my book. I'll try not to get sun on my face because I haven't put my SPF on since this morning. Oh, this is just the best. Well, that was a lovely evening. The Mancub came back. They'd had a really fun time at axe throwing and they played pool and stuff. I just made us a nice dinner. It was we're back on the gusto. We were back on 2 weeks because we felt like we needed to get more fresh veg and salad and things into our diet after eating like sloths for a couple of months. We had a bit of a break from proper cooking and we were eating, I'm sad to say, reasonably prepared meals. Not like microwave meals, but some prepared food from the supermarket. So it was shredded chicken in a spicy sauce with toasted pitters that had like harissa dust on the toasted on the pitters, with salad, with loads of stuffing, with a lovely lemon and herb dressing. And now I'm running a bath. I'm going to wind down for the evening. I just wanted to show you this because when I went into work yesterday in store, I went up to the canteen for my lunch. Love the canteen. Super cheap. Well, for London anyway. But there's often people up there with displays and giveaways, and yesterday Rodial were in the staff canteen, which absolutely delighted me. Ate my tuna pasta bake so quickly thinking I need to get back out there and get a sample. So the guy was really nice and I asked him about a face mask I used to use and he confirmed they've taken it off the shelves now because it had super strong ingredients in. It was very good though. Anyway, I got some samples for this. So Dragon's Blood Sculpting Gel, and he gave me a handful of them. Gently massage onto a cleansed face and neck morning and night. And this one is eye cream, bee venom eye cream. Pretty sure it's not made of bee venom. An innovative eye cream using bee venom peptide technology to help firm under the eyes. Could do with that. Smaller amount. Do not use if you have an allergy to bee stings. Oh, that's weird. What the hell's in it? I'd better Google that before I give it a go. I assume it's FPA approved. Interesting. Yeah, I'll check the ingredients out. But I'm looking forward to using those. I've always liked Rodial as a brand. I think it's underrated. I'm going to have a bath, maybe read a bit of my book and wind down, ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow we've got 4 house viewings booked at other houses, not ours. Please let me come on here tomorrow and tell you that we've had some viewings booked for our house. Please, please. Good morning. Well, today's the day. We're off on the viewings. Last day off work. I only had 2 days off. tomorrow I've got a day of study for my degree. I've got classes all day actually, not study. Wish it was study. Although it's probably better at this point, so early on, that I'm led in my education, because left to my own devices, I don't know how much studying I'd be doing. It's quite early, it's like 9:30 anyway. I've gotten dressed, I've put on this lovely polka dot skirt that I love. Little vintage purchase from last week. We're going to go in my car and drive over to, it's still part of Leicestershire, but it's towards the West Midlands, so it'll be about 1:10 hour drive over there, and then we've got 4 houses to view. I don't think I'll be able to film because it's the first one has somebody living in it, the others are brand new, so actually they don't, but yeah, I'll see if I like them. I don't know if I want to film them if I don't like them. I didn't sleep well last night, I'm worrying a bit now. Yeah, just a bit stressed. Really hoping that we get an offer in on our house so that the searching for the other one isn't in vain. So yeah, not a super happy Paula today, I'm afraid. Hello, it's Friday lunchtime. This morning has passed in an absolute blur. Thank goodness I slept a bit better last night. Sorry, I'm actually exposing myself to you. I've got classes today for my degree, so I'm sat here listening. I look really exposy on the camera, but not in real life. I hope I haven't been exposing myself to my fellow learners. I've been in a jovial mood, much to the tutor's absolute dismay, particularly as I barely know the poor guy, but I think it helps the time pass. Anyway, I slept a bit better last night. Yesterday was full. It was full, and by the time I was exhausted, and let me tell you why, so much has happened, you're not going to believe it. So we went to view the houses. We went over to see the Mancubs sister in between the viewings because they were over there. We had 4. The first one, which had been my favourite, I was actually a bit disappointed by. They'd made it look so much bigger on the photos than it was, and it was absolutely packed to the rafters with stuff. It was really hard to imagine yourself in there. It wasn't special at all, and I normally have quite a bit of vision. Like, we renovated a real old crappy house before and it was derelict, no one had lived in it for a year, like it was full of cobwebs, etc., and I still had the vision then, so I know that if I don't get the feeling like yesterday, then it's not worth, there's nothing I can do to make that house something that we'd love. So we walked away from that a bit deflated, and we stopped at the in-laws, had a coffee, and then went off for the second round, which was actually 3 properties in one. It was a tiny row of new builds. It's not usually my cup of tea at all, new builds, it's not. But if they're a bit different, or they're not in a big estate, then I can potentially be convinced. So we went, and they'd been done to a really nice standard, lovely. They'd put lovely light green windows and doors in, like our front door, really tasteful. Everything interior wise was just fantastic quality. The fitted kitchen, here's an example of one of them. I don't love the neighbour kitchen, but the Mancub does. Utility room, every room's got USB points as well as sockets. 4 bedrooms, so 1 more really than we need. 3 floors, 2 en-suites, downstairs toilet, really nice. The only thing that put me off a little bit is the garden. Now you know how much I love gardening, and it's an okay size, but it's so enclosed. And actually there was a choice of 3. The other one had a grey kitchen, and it was 1 door up, but this one with the blue kitchen was on the end, so it was next to the other old houses in the village, so quieter on the end there, but again, like the enclosed garden. And actually the sad bit of it was lovely views out the top window, no view from downstairs or the garden because it was just got a 6-foot fence around it, but I could see into the neighbour's garden that is the old houses, and it's old like ours, and like rustic and full of old crap that you can just investigate and pick through and make new again. And that is heartbreaking for me because I like old things. So left there with really mixed feelings, like it would do if there's nothing else. It would more than do. It's nice, I like it, but I don't love it, is how I feel. Anyway, it was nice to see the lady there that showed us around a property a week ago, Carolyn, lovely woman. I feel like we could be friends. So that was nice to see her, and I feel really comfortable with her. And I just said, if you get anything old, let us know as well, but we'll think about this one. Anyway, In the meantime, our estate agents haven't really come up with much, and we have asked them. It's been 2 weeks we've been on the market. They haven't put up a for sale board. They said it's on its way. I asked them what they were doing proactively to like let buyers know, and they weren't really doing anything. They said they'd sent out a mail shot, but actually our sister-in-law set herself up for alerts on their website and she didn't get it, and they said, oh, there was a glitch. It's just been a little bit frustrating really. So in the meantime, I shared our house on Instagram. I had a few messages, and I shared it on Facebook, which I don't really use Facebook, but I have a Facebook for our caravan, for the photos and inquiries, and it directs people to the website to book. And I also used it to join our village group because it talks about all the nice events and things that go on, and you can share things and buy things from neighbours. So I just mentioned the house on there because I know when we moved, if there had been a little house up for rent that would have suited Dad, he definitely would have moved over. And so I just said, before you know, anybody else is interested, wishful thinking, is anybody looking for a property for their family or somebody that wanted to move over, because we've put ours up for sale. Now I had a couple of messages, and I had one from a lady that was really promising a couple of days ago, but I hadn't heard since. But her message was like, really interested, love your house, would love to come and see it, we're cash buyers. So I spent like 2 days not sleeping a wink, and I said yesterday to the agent of the houses we were viewing, like, I did have a lady really interested, but I haven't heard from her for 2 days. I'm not sure if it's Facebook because it doesn't really work, it's rubbish, and I don't get message alerts, and oh, it'd be a dream come true. Anyway, as we got back to the in-laws to tell them all about the properties and we're having some lunch, I got a message back from that lady, and still interested, would really love to see the property. Could she come and view it with her husband last night? Could she come and view it? You can come in here, come and live with us. You are welcome. I'm on my way home. I've got the Hoover out as we speak. Come now. So we came home, cleaned everything like maniacs, just in a serious state of anxiety for a couple of hours. You know me, just so laid back about things, just so cool. Cleaned everything. Anyway, they came. I knew from the moment they got out of the car, just lovely people. I just enjoyed meeting them, even if they don't buy the house. Just really nice people. The chap was wearing like heavy metal t-shirt, beard, cool hat like a cowboy, just a cool guy. And the lady was lovely too, and she had that look on her face that I had when we bought this house. I could cry. I could actually cry. I could cry for a lot of reasons, because I love this house. Conscious all the windows and doors are open because it's red hot, and I'm just, yeah, just sharing my whole life on the internet really. Doesn't matter if the neighbours hear out the back door, does it? I love this house, and as I was talking through the stuff that we've bought and we've done and that I love, I could feel it like welling up in my throat. It's such a difficult decision, but I saw the look on her face, and she loved the same things that I loved, and she was like, I just love it already. She's in the living room, she said, I love it already, and I feel like it would be perfect for them. I feel like it would be perfect. You're not going to believe this. I'll carry on with the story shortly, but I'm so stressed today, so anxious about this, because if this works out, like, it's a big thing. I've sold a house a couple of times and I don't remember feeling like this, but I guess there's so much at stake for this to work. It just feels so important. I'm so anxious now. I'm on my break from my classes. I can't eat. It's the lunch break. I can't eat a thing. I feel sick as a pig. The Mancubs taking his cousin out today. I think they've gone to the shops or something. So yeah, I'm just sat in this humid heat, stressing. Oh, what was I going to tell you? I was going to tell you something great. Oh my God, my memory is, I am a joke. Oh my God, I've got 5 minutes. Oh, I can't go. I can't bring myself to eat anything. Oh, yogurt. I could eat a yogurt. That would tide me over. What was I going to tell you? Oh, I don't know. Couldn't tell you. Anyway, they liked it. They loved it. The Mancub was thrilled. They loved the garage. Absolutely delighted. It would be a perfect workshop for the guy, and they want to make us an offer. and so I've given them some space. They messaged last night, they've messaged today. I've waited all morning like, oh my god, I don't want to push them, because in the meantime I had an email from the house that we've lost, that we wanted to buy, saying the people that pipped us to the post haven't provided their documentation. Has anything changed with us? Has anything changed with us, Yvonne? Let me tell you. Anyway, I've got to pause there. I've got to eat something, so I've got to get back on my classes. I'm gonna burst with excitement and I need a wee, and I just, oh my god, that's what I was going to tell you. I was telling you earlier in the vlog about manifesting and about changing the language. Can you believe that I spent a day saying when we sell the house instead of, oh, if we're lucky enough to, and 24 hours later I got that message. I'm just going to leave that there. Make of it what you will. I'm going to eat a yoghurt and have a wee. You're not going to believe it. I've been in bed for a very long time. I took to my bed yesterday about 5 o'clock after my classes finished. A lot happened yesterday afternoon. I've got cleanser on, so ignore me, and I've got conditioner in my hair because I'm as dry as a piece of straw, and I physically feel like I've been wrung out like a flannel. However, I am going to fix all of that because I'm about to transform myself. It's taken a lot of talking to and a few memes from the Mancub and quite a bit of tea and toast, but I can do this. So basically, after I left you yesterday, I finished my classes, my phone and email were going off all afternoon. I was trying really hard to concentrate because I have to do an assignment next, but my head was just anywhere but on the task. The lady at the estate agents of the dream house that had said there was still time, I got the paperwork together for her and was getting everything ready to send it over, and she came back about an hour later after I'd told our mortgage advisor we were ready to go. So he applied formally for the mortgage, which would be super quick because we're just porting our existing mortgage and adding a bit on. So we did all that, really excited. She comes back and says, really sorry, the other buyer has just put the rest of their paperwork in. There's no chance now. Why did she contact us in the week and again yesterday to say there's still time? I just feel like that was a really stupid thing to do. It's not her fault, it's the nature of people buying houses, it's fine. But if the other people were just preparing their paperwork and it was going to take them a couple of days, and she probably should have just waited. Anyway, so that happened. We do have a number 2 house to view that we haven't been able to see yet, that went up a couple of days ago, that's really, really nice, and again in the area we want, which is really rare. It's got tenants in and it's being sold, and we called up a few days ago for a viewing, and I called again yesterday and said no one's called me back, and they said the tenant's not available to do any viewings, he's going to let us know when he's available. He doesn't want to move. I don't blame him, I've been in that position myself, to be honest. So yeah, a bit of a stalemate yesterday, and I dare not even look and check if the lady that's buying ours has made the formal offer to the estate agent. I just can't look. Consequently, I took to my bed. I've been in it ever since. It's now Saturday and we're due over at the in-laws to watch Royal Ascot and have some fun and do some betting on the horse racing. I really love it and love them. I don't feel physically very well, if I'm honest. I feel really exhausted, but I'm going to do my best. So I'm not going to sit here and moan anymore. I'm going to get myself transformed and I'll be back shortly. Ta-da! Oh, thank God for makeup and hairspray. It's been a tumultuous couple of hours, and it did take a couple of hours because I was ready, but I took my time to try and have nice hair so that no bits were sticking up, and I put some Velcro rollers in to give it a bit of volume so that I could just look that little bit better, so that I felt that little bit better. Anyway, I then also spent about 45 minutes looking for a top that I wanted that I didn't find. So that was the delay. But I pulled this top out that's really old, that I've worn once. It's like 5 or 6 years old from New Look. Never wear it because spaghetti straps don't suit me. You can't really wear a bra, but I just thought, you know what, I can hide it with the hair, sod it, and it matches the colours in this skirt. This is the vintage skirt. I'll see if I can show you a full shot. I never wear floaty skirts ever. Cute though, comfy, really spacious. It's got, I think it's a tiny slit somewhere at the front. Very conservative, tiny slit here. Yeah, it's cute. I love the colours in it. It's really summery. I've done my nails. Love those, very cute. Love the new colour. I've done my toes to match. So yes, I'm feeling a hell of a lot better than I did. I'll see if I can show you a full shot in the wide mirror, but it's not very bright in our bedroom, so let's see. I think I'll just wear my Birkenstocks with it. I've put on some makeup, I've put on some SPF, so I'm all ready to lighten people's lives. And I'd like to start with mine, to be honest. Right, let's go and find my Mancub and see if he's ready to go. Start the trek over. Just trekking over the Midlands now.
Leave me alone.
Just... just like that, we are back. We're back. We've had a lovely time. I didn't win an absolute penny. Can't believe it. I don't know at what point I had such bad luck at bloody betting. I used to be great at horse racing, but yeah, didn't back a single winner today, not a sausage. It's roasting. It's the evening and it's roasting. Now I need to give our dogs some love, so I'm gonna go. But I hope you enjoyed the vlog. It's been very up and down. There's much more to come, I'm absolutely sure of it. So stay tuned. If you enjoyed the vlogs, then subscribe here, and I'll see you in a few days because you're not gonna want to miss what happens next.